Okay. Agree here, they're saying which we should prove without the use of a calculator that this is going to be equaling to minus 3 all over 2. And then we said we're going to have the left-hand side, and then we're also going to have the right-hand side. Okay? The the right-hand side, we can't simplify it. Okay? And then we want to simplify this right-hand side here. If you want to simplify this right-hand side here, you're going to use what we call your cast diagram. Okay? Write these angles as a reducing angle and a special angle. So where do you find 315?
On the fourth quadrant.
On the what?
Fourth quadrant.
So you have the fourth quadrant. Yeah, this is 315 again.
Yes.
So we have 315. Okay. Now, if we want to write this thing here, this sign here, we have two options here. We can write it as 360 minus, or we can write it as 270 plus. Okay, okay, let's use 360 because 360 doesn't change again. But we can still use 270, it doesn't matter. So we're going to write this thing as the sign of 360 minus, what should I subtract here such that I get 315 here?
45.
Close bracket, okay? Multiply by. We have 10. 210. Where do you find 210?
On the third quadrant.
On the third quadrant. So we'll come and say, okay, third quadrant, we have 210 here. Now, since it's 10, you can't use 270 again. So we're only going to use 180 because we are avoiding the issue of cofunctions again. So what can I add such that I can get, so I'm going to say 180, tan of 180. What can I add such that I can get 210?
40.
I can put 40.
Yes. No.
Are you sure?
No, 30.
It's 30.
Yeah, 40 is not a special angle.
Yeah, 40 is not a special angle. Mara, we can still use 40, like you will see. Like let's try to push this thing here. You'll see. There's a possibility which we might use 40. So here we have minus 2 root 2 all over 3. Okay. Now let's try this other one then. We have 90 again. 190. Where do you expect to find 190? On which quadrant?
On the third quadrant.
You expect to find it on the third quadrant. Yeah, so we're going to expect to be, we expect it to be somewhere here again. So we can say, which this one here is going to be equal to 109 again. So we have 270 because it's signed. We can use 270. We can use 270. Okay, and use 180. So which one should we use, 180 or 270?
180, Mara.
Yeah, we're going to say it's signed. It's going to be 180 degrees plus. What can I add here such that I can get 190? We're going to add 10 again. Yeah, we are aware. We are aware, but it's not a special angle. We are aware.
Oh.
Yeah. All over. And then from here onwards, we can 100. Go to the denominator. Actually, we have cos here. 100. Where do you expect to find 100?
On the second quadrant.
On the second quadrant. Ne? Okay, so we have this one here on the second quadrant. Then we have 100 here. Then we can add 90, and then we can subtract 108 again. Now, we are going to be guided by the fact that we already have 10. Can you see that one again? So between the two of them, we are going to look for the one which is going to give us 10. 108. If we say 180, it gives us 8 again. 8 is also not a special angle. But now, if we say 90 plus, you see 90 plus, we are going to say 90 plus what? 90 plus 10 again.
10.
Yeah, so this is going to be written as the cos of 90 degrees plus 10. Why 10? It's because I already have 10 here. Why I didn't use 8 is because I already chose to use 10. So like the 10 and the 10, you'll see they will divide each other out. Okay, let's go to 120. Yes. Where do you expect to find 120?
On the second quadrant.
So we expect to find it on the second quadrant again. So this is 120 here. Okay, if this is 120, we can either subtract 180 or we can add 90 again to go to 120. Yes. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to add or subtract? Add. You want me to add. So we're going to write this thing as the sine of 90 plus
90, 30 degrees.
90 plus 30 degrees.
Mm.
Okay. Then from here, you'll come and say, okay, you have 315 is in the fourth quadrant. We have all students taking coffee. Okay? What will you say about sine here on the fourth quadrant?
It's negative.
It's negative. So this thing here is going to be written as minus the sine of 45 degrees. Multiplied by. We have 210. Okay? 210 is in the third quadrant. What will you say about 210 in the quadrant? Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
10. It's going to be?
Positive.
Yeah,
Positive.
this is going to be written as the 10 of 30 degrees. Okay? And then we go to the next one. It says, which you have sine again. And then it's 190. 190, it's here. We are in the third quadrant. What can you tell me about sine in the third quadrant?
It's negative.
It's negative. So this is going to be written as minus the sine of 10 degrees, close bracket, all over. Then we go to cos again. Okay, we said cos 100. Where do you find 100? Yes, 100 again.
On the second quadrant. Yes.
On the second quadrant again. What can you tell me about cos on the second quadrant?
It's negative.
It's negative again. But since there's 90 degrees, what's going to happen to this cos?
Change.
It's going to become minus the sine of 10 degrees again. And put it inside the bracket so that we are not confused. Let's put them inside the brackets, the negative ones. So that we know which we are multiplying. Okay. And then we go to the last one. We have 120 again. 120, it's in which quadrant?
Second.
What can you say about sine in the second quadrant? What can you tell me about sine in the second quadrant? It's positive again. But remember there's 90 here again. Since there's 90, what's going to happen to this sign? It's going to change. And it's going to become what? The cos of what? Of 30 degrees. Positive again. Okay, then from here we can use our calculator because it has the special angles again. If we are going to use our calculator, then we can come and say what is going to be the sine of 45 again. Okay, before that, look at the following again. You know which this one here is sine 10 again. And then this one here is also sine 10.
Yes.
Again. Sine 10 and sine 10, they can
Minus
divide.
sine.
Yeah, so that we are left with only with the special angle. So this one is special, this one here is special, this one here is also special again. Yeah?
Yes.
Can I multiply what? Sine and 10, this one and this one. Which one? The red one and the blue one. But this one is 45. Again, this one is stage. So they are not the same. So we'll use special angles. So we'll just simply type them on our calculator. So if you say you have sine 45, what do you get, Basetan?
Are it minus?
Yeah, we take it with it's fine. Like, I can we'll just put the minus. Okay, put it with the minus here. So
minus root 2 over 2.
Yeah, so we're going to get minus root 2 all over 2, close bracket again. Multiplied by?
Yes. Root 3 over 3.
It's root 3 all over 3 again. And then this one is gone again.
Yes.
All over. Yeah. Root
3 over 2.
Root 3
root
all over
3
2.
over 2.
Root 3 all over 2 like this. Ne? Okay, let's finish this one then. If you type this in your calculator, what do you get? Minus 2 root 2 all over
3.
All over 3 like this. Minus, okay, minus root 2 all over 3. Okay, this is 6 marks again. Where are you going to get your 6 marks? That's the question that we should ask ourselves again. So we are going to get a mark for this one. We're going to get a mark for this one. We're going to get a mark for this one. We're going to get a mark for this one. We're going to get a mark for this one again. And then we're going to get a mark for this one. Again, we're proving. Then we'll say which this thing here is equal to the what to them? To the right-hand side. Is it equal to the right-hand side? Okay, yeah, it's equal to the right-hand side. And then this is how you get your 6 marks.
Yes.